Yes, yes. Oh, that's not working. Let's do this. Yes, yes, yes. What is good, my people? Welcome back to Computer Music Academy's weekly homework podcast. I am your host, Tashira Say. Thank you for watching and thank you for listening. Welcome to week 157 of the weekly homework assignment / podcast. Shout out to my man, Davenport. And somebody asked about it in the chat earlier. Where is Candyman? Shout out to Dad for that intro. We'll be using that for, I think, one more week, and then moving on to something else. Shout out to the packed house we have right now. I got to give it up. Moving to Tuesdays has helped. You guys are definitely showing that it was worth the move. So thank you for that. Let's get some quick shout outs real quick, man. Let's see who's all here. Jelani Beach, Agent Smith, Gemini 4D, RTO Beats, my man Ray Jean, Ron B, Mr. Wallace, Lockturnal, DJ Lockturnal's in the house. My man Netmaker is in the house. What's up, man? DJ D-Man, J-Pass, Fields, No One You Know, Mike Notes, my wife Samaya, Basement Chemistry, Dixie Freely, Jay Bishop, all the way over in Japan. Thanks for joining us, Broham. Black Math, 18th Dynasty, Miss Pam, Miss Tiff, Miss Lena, Ja Rose, and G. Jameson. I'm not going to screw up your name. Thank y'all for hanging with us tonight. Miss Yvette just checked in. Thank you for coming. That's a new name. Thank you for coming through, Miss Bridges. We do this every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on Facebook.com/Computer Music Academy. And you can find the replay or the archives, definitely the high quality version, because Facebook kind of sucks in the live aspect. You can find that on our website the next day, computermusicacademy.com, as well as youtube.com/Computer Music Academy. Shout out to James Crenshaw just checking in. Welcome, y'all. This is crazy. We're doing pretty damn good. All right, here we go. And especially because my man is in the chat tonight. Shout out to Jay Bishop. What are we doing? All right. So here's the thing. I'm willing to believe that the majority of us that are participating, from CMA as well as our viewers are of a decent age. I'm going to say late 20s on up. Okay. And things have changed in the world. Things have changed so much to where when you watch TV, you really don't get quality theme songs anymore. Remember all the stuff we came up with? And you could sing all of the theme songs, be it Happy Days, Different Strokes, Facts of Life, Family Ties, Cosby Show, even though those were most jazz music, but they were very memorable, and so on. And that's something that we don't get these days when you do watch TV. I'm not a big TV watcher myself, but one of the reasons that I really don't watch TV is because I don't have anything that draws me in as far as like a good theme song. Even if it's something like, the Miami Vice theme song, which was dope back in the day. So what we're doing today, shout out to Corey Jones just checking in. What we are doing this week are TV theme songs. And there's a way that you could go about it. There's a couple different ways. There's actually creating a theme song for a current show or even a past show. Or you could actually make your own show and give the synopsis and you give the theme song for that. That is what we are doing for anyone asking. And I am happy to announce, things keep getting better. We have 20 submissions tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very excited to get to all of them. So let's get it cracking. Starting off with this guy right here. Finally showed back up last week. Very, very excited to get this cracking. Shout out to my man, Basement Chemistry. Yo. Bravo, Basement. Bravo, dog. Yo, that's easily the best joint you've turned in, yo. That is crazy right there. Holy crap, man. That's what I'm talking about. Basement Chemistry, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! He said, this is an alternate intro theme to the original Battlestar Galactica TV series. Always have been a heavy sci-fi fan. You know what? I could see that. On some old, okay, so I'm not necessarily a Trekkie, but I'm a Star Trek fan. I have watched several of their series. And if anybody knows the lineage or their series, you will know that there was one called Star Trek Deep Space Nine that was led by a gentleman, Benjamin Sisko. And I cannot remember his real name, but he played Hawk and he played a couple of other well-known characters before that. Black Captain was, yeah, I guess you could say he was the captain. He was definitely the leader of that space station. And I ain't gonna front, I kind of see a Benjamin Sisko type character on this new Battlestar Galactica, man. This is dope. Very dope, Basement. Avery Brooks, thank you, Jay Bishop. Yo, that was dope. Man, I like the drums that you use with that. That was the drum break. I like how you chopped them and used them. And I think that was I think there's young Ryan B in the chat with us. Shout out to him if that is. I think he said I like the kick on that. Yeah, the kick on that is nasty. I like the way you chopped that Curtis sample. All of that was really, really dope, man. I like the sample that you had, everything about it. I like the way it flipped and went to different places. It had a couple different change ups. Very, very dope, Bassman. Good Lord, man. Way to kick off this show. That was sickening. My man, glad to have you back with us, bruh. Woo! Thank you for that, my man. All right, let's keep it going. We got a new member. Actually, a couple new members this week. This is the first one right here, a gentleman that just came to us representing Boston. This guy, I think he's going to do okay. He says he has very little experience making beats, but from what I've heard from him so far, he's actually doing all right. So let's get to this guy right here, Freehand Productions.
Godzilla, king of the monsters. Fantastic beyond comprehension. Gripping beyond compare. Astounding beyond belief. The mightiest monster of them all. Steve Godzilla, king of the monsters.
This new Godzilla is unfriendly, and he's going to destroy your country. There's nothing you can do about it.
Dog, the chat is lit up right now. Who is this dude? This is crazy. Yo, Freehand. Hold up, and I'll get to that. I'll get to what I want to say. My submission is on an old Godzilla animated TV series. I just used some sample beats, then I chopped them up, used a couple of Godzilla sample voices with some King Ghidorah. I think that's what he said. King Ghidorah voice samples. Now, the second part of this submission, I have only been working on music for a couple of months, in about 5 to 6. A couple of months, maybe about 5 or 6. Okay, so up to 6 months. So I have a lot to learn. Hope you guys enjoy my submission. Bruh, looking at the chat, I think you're good. That was crazy, man. If this dude has only been making beats, let's say 6 months tops, yo, that's insane. That is absolutely insane what you're doing right there, yo. That is crazy. I liked all the different elements of this. Wallace was talking about the drums, nice and grimy. I like the samples that you use. I'm assuming that might have been from some older Godzilla movies or something. Maybe, I don't know. It was used very well, and I liked what you used. I liked the different Godzilla chants you had over there. I like that. Whatever that was, it was like almost like a video game synth. That was dope. It like brings drama, and it's like it brings it very dramatic and cinematic, as I would like to hear for the opening song of a Godzilla show or movie. So I think you hit it on the head right there, bro. That was nuts. Bravo, bravo, Freehand. Nice to have you on the team, man. We would definitely be looking for more from you. I tell you that. Thank you, sir. All right, let's keep it going. I want to holler at this dude right here. This guy's been doing his thing, man. This is his first year here. He's only made a couple of submissions so far, but he's been doing his thing. So shout out to my man's Gyros. Bruh, what is going on? Gyros, ladies and gentlemen. For this assignment, I chose Ancient Aliens as my TV show. Not familiar with that show. Not sure if that's a real show or not. This was a challenge. Hope everybody enjoys. Hashtag we are CMA. Ja, you are on fire, dude. Nothing but heat since you got here. And I don't know why I said this is your first year. You were actually here at the end of last year. But, yo, you are on fire, dude. This is nasty. And if this is like, okay, Ancient Aliens, this is like discovery and science fiction type stuff, mystery. Yo, you nailed it. You absolutely nailed it, dude. Trust me when I tell you, that was dope. I'm really liking what Ja's bringing to the table, and he's getting stronger and stronger. It seems every week because he's making sure, and this is what, for anybody watching live or on the playback, this is what this is all about with the weekly homework assignment. It's being challenged to do certain things that you're not familiar, that you're not used to doing, as well as it's practice. And constantly, if you're constantly participating and practicing and doing whatever it takes, you're going to grow eventually. You're going to evolve in your craft. And I already see growth in Ja. Seriously. Dude came in. I want to say we had maybe about 3 assignments left in the last year. And he has been rocking out this entire year so far. So props, my man. You are absolutely killing it. Thank you for that. Good Lord, man. Let's get some shouts out, man. Let's see if we got any new people in here. Shout out to Masada, man. Thank you for coming through and hanging with us. I know you're a very busy individual. YouTube and beats and beta testing and whatnot. But no, we appreciate you hanging with us, man. Do we have anybody? Shout out to my man Davenport, just checking in. Thank you for coming through. Who else we got? Ray Jean is in the house. Thank you for coming through, my man. DJ D-Man, don't know if I called you out. There you go. As I said, young Ron B is in the house. Thank you for coming through. Miss Tara Ann Miller, thank you for coming through. Eric Wilson, Jamal Avery, thank y'all for coming through, man. Frank Gates is in the house. Thank you, my man. Appreciate y'all. Make sure you get your likes in before the end of the show, and we will definitely show you some love. Now, let's keep it going, man. I want to holler at this dude right here, man, as I called him out for quite some time. And I made sure I put it out there last week as well. This dude chilled the entire 2016 WHA, Weekly Homework Assignment. And now he's just now jumping in. But I got to give him props because when he came through last week, he did his thing. So I'm really, really, really wanting to see what he does this week. This is my man's Dap Dunlap.
You're traveling through another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound. You're top. The Twilight Zone. You're traveling through another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound. You're top. The Twilight Zone.
Yo, before I go any further, let me just say, this is why I do what I do. This is why I come up with these crazy, type of assignments that take you out of your comfort zone. And people get the chance to really clown on this stuff. It may have been something that they may have thought of before, never have done it, or it just really excites and inspires them. And then you get stuff like this from this cat Dap, man. Shout out to Dap for this, man. The Twilight Zone theme. I felt this challenge would allow me to play with sounds and melodies, which is my reason for selecting. The Twilight Zone. I'm a jazz head, so playing with melodies is my wheelhouse. Be well, CMA family. Yo, that was sickening, and everybody is thinking the exact same thing. This was crazy. It was really, really crazy. Like, I love this. Definitely fits, even if the he didn't sample the original Twilight Zone speech, so to speak. In the beginning, it definitely fits a Twilight Zone type show. This, Unsolved Mysteries, oh my God, there's so many other ones I can think of. It definitely fits that genre of TV show, man. Stupid. I like what he did here. He didn't really go with a beat, but it was like a really dope composition that had different parts and effects and atmospherics type stuff. It was very, very dope, Dap. You are doing your thing. It's about damn time, dude. Good Lord. That was nuts. Thank you for that, my man. Thank you. Woo. Man. Chat is wilding out right now. All right, let's go holler at this guy. This is my man's. Yo, he's finally showing up for 2017. Thank God. This is my dude right here. I have nothing but love and respect for him. Glad to have him on the team as far as Scratch Magazine, as far as Dirty Old Man, and of course, as far as we are CMA. The guy representing the DMV. Ladies and gentlemen, Netmaker. Man, listen. Yo, Netmaker is clowning. That's how you make a re-debut, bro. Good Lord. Dog, this is sickening. It's been a minute since I had the time to be in the lab. I found myself with time to work. What better way than to work on the WHA? Glad I could participate in such a dope assignment. Peace, Netmaker. And for anyone asking, that was the new X-Files theme. That is sickening, dog. Yo, okay, so straight up, this is incredible. I love this theme. The driving force of this theme is the synth. And yes, that particular thing goes throughout. I have no problems with it because everything is changing around that synth. So that's driving the track. I really, really love that joint net. That is sickening, dog. Then you got the pads, and I think I heard some other stuff going on in there. The drums, yo, excellent choice on the drums, bro. That was crazy right there. All around perfect. Netmaker is coming up, yo. And if you do not have Sonic Planet, you need to invest in it. Go over to computermusicacademy.com/releases, and you will see everybody's releases that are currently available. I think we have 16 available, if I'm not mistaken. I think there's 16 releases from current CMA members. You need to go over there and check that. Support the family, please. But Netmaker, bro, thank you, man. Way to come back. And thanks for hanging out with us tonight, man. Glad you got a chance to holler at us. All right, man, let's go on over to Jersey and holler at my guy. One of the first year cats that's still with us. My man's 18th Dynasty. Yes, keeping it very, very Dynasty, which is very, very short. A minute and 17 seconds, yo. Shout out for that. This is a beat designed for crime shows such as The Shield or Crime Detectives. Yeah, man, I can hear that. You know what? When it first hit, it kind of reminded me, for piano alone, it kind of reminded me of Hill Street Blues a little bit, not gonna front. But I can definitely see that. And you know what? He kind of changed his style up. Because one thing I really like about Dynasty, especially him being from, Jersey, he has that really dope East Coast boom bap kind of flavor when he does beats for a lot of his stuff. This, he completely changed the style up. I'm pretty sure, I'm assuming that he played that piano and he kind of calm, everything else was kind of muted somewhat, like the drums and whatnot were a little muted, and it just fit the theme of, intensity, so to speak, because crime dramas are normally along those lines. I really like where you went with this, Dynasty. I really did. This is very, very dope, and I want to see more stuff like this from you, bro. This was dope, dude. Thank you for that. That was crazy. Man, we are clowning tonight. Shout out to the crew, man. Let's see if we got any other people that checked in. Shout out to my girl, Blessed Girl, checking in. Thank you for coming through. Northeast Beast. What up, man? Thank you for coming through and hanging with us tonight. Packed house, man. We're doing damn good. So thank y'all for hanging with us on Tuesdays, man. I think the people approve. If I have to say so myself. All right, let's keep it moving, man. I'm going to bring it back up to Detroit and holler at this man's right here. My guy, No One You Know. Man, I don't know what are y'all putting in your Cheerios and Frosted Flakes and whatnot, but good Lord. The talent is strong in this room, bro. Good Lord. Okay, so last week got me inspired to get back to more organic tracks, so I decided to give it another go for this assignment. Well, it started out as a martial arts show theme, but as the track was built, I think it was more like an urban detective with a family feel show. Starts with a case, builds up, then ends with a moral lesson. LOL. Well, that's my vision when I listen to it. It's a mix of plugins, Nexus, and Spire, which I have to get Spire. Trying to work on my mix. Hopefully, it's better than last week's, and it is. Sounds very good. And he was just talking about some other stuff that I said. So yeah, very dope. So he said more of like an urban detective kind of thing / family show. I can rock with that, man. That's dope. I really like how this feels and how it sounds. Yeah, the mix is definitely on point. I know you've been going back and forth with Wallace and with Dixie, so shout out to them for that. I do like, and it was one of the things that he talked about is last week's, it didn't have enough variation, and it doesn't need to change like every 2 measures or 2 bars or anything like that. I'm not looking for that at all, but if you're going to have a song that, let's say, is close to 3 minutes, you can't have the same damn loop repeating for that 3 minutes. It has to change up a little bit. So he went back this week and actually made sure he had some variation. There's different parts of the song, taking instruments in and out, changing up, the instrumentation a little bit. So I really, really, really see the effort, man. I see you working, and I'm definitely looking forward to what else you're doing this year, No One. Thank you for that submission, my man. Once again, he's working. Shout out for that, my man. All right, since we're already here, man, let's go over to the other side of the Drake, so to speak, and holler at this cat, my man, one half of Double Negative Peoples, my man's Mike Notes.
1981. Disco was dead. The Cold War was hot, and NBC was definitely not must-see TV. Needed a hit.
Double negative.
Dog, Mike Notes is out of his damn mind for that one. Dog, he is out of his mind. He says, thanks for this. I can't wait for the responses on this one. The show I used was Give Me a Break as a starting point. R.I.P. Nell Carter. For real. Rest in peace to her. I finally know where I belong, but we still looking for that break. Shout out the Notes, man. All right, first and foremost, let's get the one small negative point out the way. We got to ding him a little bit because I did specifically say you can't use the original song, so to speak. However, I'm glad it wasn't just a loop or that he used a lot of the original theme song. I like what he did. It was just the, in the beginning of the song, the piano and the organs and whatnot. That was dope. He got a little bit of Nell Carter because, she sang the theme song. Got a little bit of her singing Give Me a Break. Very dope, man. I like the attention to detail because I like it was more, I'm assuming this came from a documentary or at least a story on the show. So I like the fact that you got a little bit of the dialogue from that and then got the sample. And then once the drums and the rest of the music hit, bruh, that's dope. Very, very dope. And I like the variation that you have throughout it, man. The mix on this is very good too, man. The wave is nice and beefy, so to speak. But this was dope, Notes. This is one of them joints because I like Notes. I like what he does. He has, as I've always said, he has his own thing. He adds a different flavor to the gumbo. This is one of my favorite tracks from him. I will say that right now. This is definitely one of my favorite tracks. Props to you on that one, my man. Good Lord. That was crazy. Dude would have got Nell Carter, dog. All right. So, a lot of people know this is our 5th year of CMA as of March 29th. That is the day that we kicked it off 5 years ago. And this is also our 5th year of the weekly homework assignment, which started 2 weeks after I initially opened CMA. One of the things that I did in the beginning is I wanted to draw people in and let people know what I was trying to do. So when we did the WHA, those first 2 or 3 weeks, I think it was 2 weeks, were free. And a lot of people that were following me on YouTube ended up coming through and, being available for those 2 weeks. And to date, there's only one person that didn't join, and that's G Motif. Shout out to him if he's watching. But there was a number of people that actually hung around after those first couple of weeks. And 2 weeks ago, we did week number 2 once again, which was the Bob James Nautilus flip, the sample mutilation. That was the very first one. And that really set things off. After people saw that, they started coming in and we started building our crew. In that first year, we had a gentleman who was absolutely ahead of his time. He was knocking stuff out every single week, sending me multiple intros. I mean, he was killing it. He got to a point where he was like doing like 2 and 3 tracks for one submission kind of thing. He ended up having to leave for some personal reasons. And I kept in contact with him because, we're like a family over there. And I kept in contact with him as much as I could and tried to stay in contact with him. And finally, after almost 3 years, this gentleman reappeared last week as a CMA member once again. I am very eager to hear this right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is my guy. Welcome back to DJ Promo. There's a gentleman we haven't heard from for a very long time. And it gives me great pleasure to welcome this gentleman back into the fold. Ladies and gentlemen, my man and your man, DJ Promo. Let's get it.
Take a clap to this.
say thank you for watching and thank you for listening.
Make a clap to this.
Man, listen. It is so good to have that brother back. More importantly, it's great to have him back. I'm glad he's well because he went through a lot. And like I said, I did my best to keep in contact with him. This dude freaking killed it, man. He killed it. I'm trying to find, there it is, because he didn't put it in the submission. He actually emailed me. So, it is using a song by the name of Ralph Levitt, Peso, blah, 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 blah. But he says, okay, the song is about a guy who gets cheated and mistreated by his wife, and everybody is saying that he is a clown, aka Peso. So that could be the theme song of my television series, Peso. So he's basically making a TV show off of this song, which he actually used, which the sample itself is dope, very dope. But then to hear Promo, once again, who's Puerto Rican, by the way. So he brings that flavor to it, that Latin flavor to a nice amount of his tracks that I remember, man. But I love the horns. I love the pacing of the beat. I love the tempo of the beat. The drums. Good Lord, those drums smack. And it seemed like it had some reverb on them a little bit. Nice compression on them. Very, very dope. Very happy to have this man back amongst the living, so to speak. My man, Promo. Thank you, bro. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for doing that right there, because that was sickening. And definitely looking forward to seeing you do a lot more with the crew, man. Because that was one thing I was telling the people the other night, man. The current crew, the majority of the current crew came in last year. You had a few other people like B.A. Mac, RTO Beats, Mike Notes, Mr. Wallace, Ray D, 18th Dynasty, Ray Jean, who were from earlier. Pardon me if I forgot anybody. But when Promo was here, Promo, as I said, I think the best way to describe it is he was ahead of his time. Now he actually has people that matches his talent and he matches theirs. And then it's just the whole level of the podcast is just about to go higher and higher, man. So it's good to have that dude back with us. Real talk. Shout out to Jamari Mack. What's up, dude? Wappa Choppa in the building. Miss Amanda Russell, thank you for coming through. Miss Tamara, thank you for coming through. James Crenshaw, Gerald Roach. Man. What up, Zod? Thank you for coming back, my man. Christopher Steele. Good Lord. Where is everybody coming from? Eric Wilson, shout out to you if I haven't said it already. Thank y'all for hanging with us, man. Let's keep it going. Up next, we're going to go on over to the Shy. Holla at this gentleman right here. My man, Jelani Beach. Yo, hold up for a second, man. I need to holler at Jelani real quick. What's up, man? You all right? Everything cool? You chilling? The hell is wrong with you, man? What is this? What is this? And where did it come from? Holy crap, yo. This is easily, again, this is my favorite Jelani beat that I've heard since he's been with us. This is nasty. And RTO, we share the same sentiments. That crack, snare, clap thing, perfect for this beat. It's perfect for the style and the sound, especially where he went with the theme. This is the theme music I tried to go at. Oh, in this theme music, I tried to go at Stranger Things. I went all organic, no samples, enjoy. Yo, and I've been hearing a lot about Stranger Things. A lot of people have spoken highly about that show and said they're very anticipating of the second season. And I know it's more of kind of like, I don't want to say Twilight Zone. I can't think of the type of show but I know exactly what it is. And it's more set in the 80s kind of thing. This is dope. This is dope what you did right here, bro. Crazy. Yo, I need more stuff like this, Jelani. This was dope. For real, dog. I love the sounds that you're using. You said it was all organic, man. You had a couple of different parts in there where it was different synths that you were switching up and different patterns, of those synths, pads, the bass, stupid. The drums, sickening. Yo, I need more of this, Jelani. Please deliver. That's all I have to ask, man. That's all I have to say. This was sickening. Thank you, my man. Good Lord. Woo. Woo, let's keep it going. We're going to stay in Chicago for a minute. Holla at my man's Agent Smith, 78. Wow. Wait a minute. Wait. That was it? That was only a minute long. The hell is wrong with you, AS? But at the same time, it's a theme show intro. Good Lord. I was expecting more. Good Lord. That was crazy. I decided to go with option 2, which option 2 was to create a show and create a theme song. And you also had to give a synopsis. Excuse me. I decided to go with option 2 and make a theme for Silent Hill: The Reckoning, and that's a video game. But I think they did a couple of movies also, if I'm not mistaken. After a bad breakup, Tracy decides to spend the weekend at her mother's house. On the way there, her GPS suggests a shortcut through a small town called Silent Hill. Shortly after entering the town, the car mysteriously breaks down and her cell phone loses its signal. With no other options, she heads into Silent Hill to look for help. Wow. Yo, if that ain't a perfect synopsis that matches the theme song and the feel of it, yeah, very slow and spooky. That's perfect. And if I'm watching a show or a movie that's named Silent Hill, yeah, that's perfect, AS. Way to go on that. You hit that right on the head, bro. Excellent work. I love that. I love the tempo, nice and slow, but it's moving. You know what I'm saying? It's almost a thing to say proceed with caution, as she is, getting ready to go into Silent Hill to try to find some help. Good stuff, man. That was crazy. AS on the prowl. Keep it going, bro. All right, man. Let's go holler at this guy right here. This dude has been wilding out. He has been since he first came to CMA. He's still with us. Very thankful of that. And he's still wilding out, losing his damn mind on a weekly basis. This is my man representing North Carolina, Ron B.
I wanted to pay tribute to really special producers, in my opinion, aren't recognized enough.
Nobody does it better than Nobody does it better than
It's going to be a hell of a show.
Nobody does it better than Nobody does it better than Nobody does it better than Nobody does it better than
You gotta give it up for the ones that have never let the culture down, for the ones who've always pushed the culture forward, for the ones who always helped build that foundation, the ones that introduced gems into the world. So you gotta give it up for that. You gotta give it up for that.
Nobody does it better than Nobody does it better than Nobody does it better than Nobody does it better than
Deceiver M the eighth. Deceiver M the eighth. Deceiver M the eighth. Deceiver M the
Nobody
eighth.
does it better than
Deceiver M.
Nobody does it better than
Deceiver M.
Nobody does it better than
Raise your hands in the air and make some noise for
Nobody does it better than
Yo, you see what I'm talking about here? This is exactly what I was just talking about. Ron is losing his damn mind, dude. Yo, that was crazy. Okay, I was trying to figure out what show I am glued to the most since I am trying to distance myself from television and focus on music. Understood. I made that decision, it's been about 4 years ago. Maybe 5 actually. Well, it was easy. CMA. This is my new show that will be broadcasting on Bravo right after Love and Hip Hop, which has nothing to do with hip hop. The show will only broadcast hip hop producers that are trying to preserve the essence of rap music. High quality. It will focus on the so many unknown producers that keep independent rap artists working. CMA, Critical Music Awareness. Yo, Ron, I gotta give, before I say anything else, I gotta give props on the mix. The mix was insane. This sounds beautiful, man. Everything has its own place. There's stuff panned in specific areas, but everything can be identified, and it's clear, and it pumps. It has every element that it should have for not just a hip hop track, for music in general. Then let's talk about the energy. Let's talk about, I don't know if this is going to be in front of a studio audience or this is going to be more of a documentary or drama type style thing where it's, you know, offset kind of thing where it's people going to locations and visiting people in their studios. But the intro is perfect for exactly what you're saying as far as the CMA show. It's perfect energy, getting you hyped. I mean, seriously, like one of my favorite TV theme songs of all time is New York Undercover. And New York Undercover, when you sat down and watched that show on Thursday night, and that first hit, boom, I was pumped every week. This gives me that same feeling, dude. It gives me that same feeling like, yes, it's about to be an incredible show tonight. Even if the guy that or lady that we're interviewing is not at the highest of their level, the show itself gets you geeked. It makes you want to watch. I should say the theme gets you interested in it. Crazy, dog. It was so much going on. And then this dude, I don't know exactly where the chant came from. I forgot who that was. But the way you chopped it up, it was two of them that said CMA. Bruh. Then you had a couple of different dialogues in there from TV shows, like the hosts lining up the next guest or whatever. Ron is out of his damn mind. That's all I got to say, man. I'm done with you. I'm done talking to you, man. Good Lord. Ron, that was absolutely phenomenal, dude. Thank you for that. Jeez, man. Let's go holler at this man right here. Finally showed up a couple weeks back. Let's see what he's doing this week. My man's J-Paz. Before I go any further, shout out to Mrs. J-Paz, who's hanging with us right now. Thank you for coming through. So yeah, check this out. J-Paz, and I'm not gonna blast him over the full internet. This dude has one of the coolest birth names ever. I mean, cool, perfect for his character as well as his style of music. And that's the reason why I brought that up, because this is nasty. This is absolutely nasty. This is what I love about Paz. First of all, I got to give some hatred because I've said in the past that dude is classically trained, and he assured me that he was not. So we all hate you. But man, what this dude does with his music, you let this dude go and he will give you something beautiful. This was it. Now, a lot of people are going to be very, very happy when I say the name that he did, the name of the show that he did. For this assignment, I created the theme music for the TV show Power. One of my favorite of recent years. Hope I did the show justice. Yeah, I think you did that, bro. I think you handled that business. That was awesome. Awesome. Dog. That was beautiful. I really can't go too much further into it, except for repeating myself saying that was a beautiful theme song. And I've never seen the show, but from what I've heard, this definitely fits. And even I think it was Gyros that said, he said he can hear this on TV right now. So can I. I agree. This definitely, we might need to get you hooked up with 50 Cent, because I know that's his show. He like executive produces it. Bruh, this was crazy. Mix, beautiful. And music and instrumentation, beautiful. Way to go, my man. Way to go. That was crazy. Good Lord. Y'all are on it tonight. Shout out to Davenport. I don't know if I shouted him out. Shout out to him. Man, let's keep it going. So we come through all of that, and now we get to this gentleman. One of our people that came through, I think it was late first year, definitely by the second year he was there. Left for a little bit, came back last year, and has been clowning ever since. My guy, representing the DMV as well, Regine.
Are homicide detectives. The clock starts ticking the moment they are called. Their chance of solving a murder is cut in half. If they don't get a lead in the first 48 hours.
Bruh. Shout out to Pass. He actually typed it out. Ridiculous. Ray G, bruh, you are wilding out, bruh. I decided to create a new theme song to the first 48. I did the voiceover in the beginning. Hope you enjoy. Man, chat is on fire right now. Woo! Yo, cat's a clown tonight. Again, I got first out the gate. First thing I gotta compliment is the mix, Ray Jean. Mix is on fire, dude. Everything is resonant. I really, really like how you got the kicks to not the 808 kicks. I'm assuming they were 808s, but I really like how you got those joints to not sound muddy and have punch and be nice and round and just hit. That is very dope. But then all the other stuff going on as far as the piano and the synths and pads and oh my God, dude, this is crazy. And again, as we said for a couple of other people's shows, this definitely fits that type of genre. Definitely. If I'm sitting down with my popcorn or pizza, whatever I'm eating, while I'm watching the show, and as soon as that first note hits after the commercial stops, news at 11, whatever, and then they go into the station identification, and then the show comes on, this is exactly what I want to hear if I'm watching that show. This is perfect, Ray Jean. Man, you are wilding out, yo. Stupidity. Thank you for that, dude. And thank you for coming back and remaining, man. Good Lord, you have been clowning. Woo! All right, let's keep it going. Hit this other representative of the DMV, Fear Itself, Scratch Mag, Dirty Old Man, as well as CMA. The guy, my brother, Black Mav. What is wrong with this dude? What the hell, dog? This dude got the chat lit up. Yo. Because everybody is of a certain age, we know what the hell that was. Yo. What the hell is wrong with you, man? Man, listen. I guess I can remotely add WHA 157 to my bucket list. I've always liked theme songs, but never thought to put my spin on one until now. Didn't know how difficult it would be recreating this due to the lack of sounds from the time period. I did compose something else, but finally decided to submit this one, since the other is something I would typically create. Hope y'all dig it. Hashtag we are CMA. I'm done with you, man. This dude put a very, very dope hip hop spin / ridiculous swing on Inspector Gadget. Not only did he, now let's give credit where credit is due. For those of us, again, of age, who came up listening to the radio, we heard Dougie Fresh, the show, when that first came out. And all that had, it was very dope from the time because it had that dun 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 dun. That's pretty much all it had. And it had the one breakdown, dun, 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 that part. Okay. Mav did the entire theme song. He replayed the entire theme song, even down to certain parts where it was breaking down or crashing or whatever the situation may be. He played the entire theme song, man. You are out of your damn mind. You're officially, what's the word? Certifiable. We'll be shipping you off to the place with the straight jackets after the show, man. You are damn crazy for that. What the hell? Oh God. Chat is lit up, dog. Thank you, Mav. Excellent submission, my man. Good Lord. Woo! All right, people. Let's go holler at my guy right here. Shout out to he and his wife in the chat. My guy, Dixie Freely.
The monster created by a man they called Mad is turned loose to strike terror into the hearts of men.
First thing I want to say, this joint, the high synth in this joint, when it got to the hook, so to speak, is so reminiscent of, I think my man's name is Gary Newman. This song was called In Cars. The synth reminds me so much of it. It's probably that same synth because I know Dixie just picked up that Synth Anthology 2 by UVI, and it has a lot of that retro stuff in there. That's probably what it is. But man, growing up, I always took a liking to the theme music of sci-fi shows like Tales from the Dark Side, The X-Files, etc. I tried to make something in that vein. Drums, machine, vocal effects, beat thing, virtual. I wouldn't tell anybody that. Sound effects, Contact, Kinetic Metal. Sounds, yep, UVI Anthology 2, and UVI Mini Moog VST. Bruh. Again, another beautiful mix. That stands out so much. That's really, really, really dope. I like all of the elements of this song. I like the way it began. I like the way it you know, in the intro, I should say, then when the music actually kicked in, then it built up, and when it got to the full section, you know, like I said, the hook part, so to speak, which was around the 50-second mark, and then just kept on going, man. Dixie, this is stupid, dog. This is stupid. And, oh, shout out on the drums. The drums sound very 80s, and I know you said coming up, that definitely does put you in the mind of if you were watching a show from the 80s in the vein of what you were saying. Yeah, all of this was perfect. Perfect, Dixie. Perfect, dog. Way to go with that. That was dope. Let's go holler at this guy right here, man. Representing Sacramento. Ray D, 3000. Bruh. What is going on, man? This track was done with the Korg Gadget. I wanted to make my own version of the Soul Train introduction. Stupid. I cut out the slot that I originally did with it because Gadget is in its state right now does not let you export in groups. So every track had to be exported one at a time. Hope you enjoy it, even though it's short. Man, listen. Ray D is another one of them dudes, man. That dude has been there from the beginning. He was in, I want to say, week 2 and on. Dude is stupid with this. And all of those songs are in the Korg. I think it's the iPad software. Good Lord. All of that stuff sounds beautiful. The high and mid synths, the low synth bass, the drums. Oh my God, yo. The key rake. Oh my God. Then he had, in a couple of places, he had the dude that actually did the original Soul. Oh my God. That is sickening, man. That is absolutely sickening, Ray D. What the hell, man? And I like that it's, if it's for today, I think that's kind of cool. I mean, you could always do like a party type theme, something that's up tempo, but something that's just kind of, like this, and it still gets you interested and still gets you ready for what's going on the show. Yo, excellent job, my man. Good Lord. Man, y'all are absolutely clowning tonight, man. I'm really enjoying myself. Hopefully everybody else is. Thank y'all for joining and hanging with us, man. We are doing very good view-wise. Let me just take a quick look. See if we have anybody else we need to shout out real quick. I think we got pretty much everybody. Just wanted to make sure. Yep. I think we got everybody. Gerald Roach, thank you. I don't know if I shouted you out earlier. Thank you for coming through. And I think that's it for now. Man, make sure you get your likes in before the end of the show. And I would definitely shout you out at the end of the show. While we're on the West Coast, let's stay there and holla at my brother, the Fresh Maker, RTO Beats. Shout out to J Pass, who just typed RTO, the hate maker. That's perfect. That's a perfect way to end that track. Yo! RTO, man. and this is so dope because, just listen. I'm not sure on what show this could be. I'm thinking a 2017 New York Undercover, which is what I just talked about not too long ago, or 2017 21 Jump Street. All organic, except the drums, all done in Ableton with mostly air and contact sounds. Wow. Hashtag we are CMA. That was nasty. Dog. Definitely New York Undercover 2017. Definitely. The way, because one thing that was really dope about New York Undercover, it had that really hard boom bap kind of hip hop drum, especially the drums, drum feel. Well, yeah, it had a very dope boom bap feel to it. But then it broke down to where it actually had the jazz and the chords and stuff come in, those horns. Do, 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 do. Oh my God. And then went right back to that before it ended. This is very reminiscent of that, dog. Very, very reminiscent of that. Because when you get to that chord progression, the bridge basically, stop, dog. That was nasty. The drums already just ridiculous. Just hitting hard, bass. The other part, there was no samples, but everything that you used and how you used it and the manner in which you used it, you had stuff dropping out. It was very, very cinematic and dramatic. Very, very reminiscent of that New York Undercover theme, dude. Definitely. High quality stuff, bro. Good Lord. That's exactly what I want to hear, man. When I sit down for that show, that's it. That is it. RTO. Thank you, bro. Man, I'm going to go on over here to the Carolinas again. I'm going to holler at this man. who has been absolutely clowning, man. I am just flabbergasted at this dude's progression over the last few years, and he continues to grow and never disappoints. My man, DJ Nocturnal. AKA Gamma Pods, my man, DJ Nocturnal. Bruh, we need to get cats on the phone tonight. Tonight. We need to get cats. Somebody just said it. We need to get cats signed. Oh my God. We need to get cats paid. A couple people already figured it out. The first person that actually hit it was no one. This is Miami Vice 2017. I'm not Jan Hammer. It's not Jan, it's Jan. I'm not talking about you, Nocturnal, but I've heard a lot of people over the years that say Jan Hammer is Jan Hammer. I'm not Jan Hammer, but he's not me either. Bah! Bah! Uh-oh. Bah! Jeez. Locked down. Bruh. If they decide to do another movie, because I enjoyed the show. I watched just about all of the show when I was young. I watched the original movie. And then I watched the movie from, what was that, 2010 or something like that? Maybe it was a little earlier. I really enjoyed the Michael Mann movie. I really enjoyed that. But dude, if they decide to do another show and or movie, this has to be on there. This is absolutely insane, Locke. What the hell, man? And the silly part about it is like, he didn't just do something that was dope. No, he went through, like, I'm a big fan of the original theme. I actually have the soundtrack on vinyl somewhere. And I really enjoyed just listening to that dum-dum, da-da-dum-dum-dum, da-da-dum, that the Jan Hammer theme. That joint is so cold to this day. This dude has very similar elements to when it broke down to the percussion and then just other stuff happening throughout the track that made it so dope. Perfect. Matter of fact, if they ever decide to do a video game, that needs to be on there too, dog. That's crazy, Locke. You are a beast. You are an absolute beast, man. Good Lord. Thank you for that. Thank you for still being here, bro. Killing it. Thank you, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've reached the end of the show, and we're going to cap it off with the professor himself, Mr. Wallace.
Double negative.
Mr. Wallace, closing out episode 157 of the weekly homework assignment / podcast. Stupidity. No other way to say it. So this is the theme song to the hour-long drama series Social Studies, which is about a school administrator trying to save the world and his dreams at the same time. This joint sample, okay, he breaks down the stuff that he samples. Yo. If there is, but matter of fact, wasn't there a Lean On Me TV show briefly, like on UPN or something like that? I could be wrong, but it definitely puts me in that mindset of something like that. Because knowing what Wallace does, he is a school administrator and he is a musician. He's very great at all of those things. This definitely feels like that type of show. It definitely feels like the opening for that show. It does. It does. Everything that you said, everything that I heard in the submission is perfect. It's dead on. It is exactly what I want to hear when I'm watching this show. It is absolutely stupid. Bruh, you are out of your damn mind. That was crazy. I love everything about this. I love the samples and the way in which you used and chopped them. I love the drums. We got that classic Wallace back. You know, where it's the snare clap tambourine combination, the swing on the drums and just the groove in general, all the instrumentation and sampling on top of all of the drums and everything, and the way it changes and progresses throughout the song. Beautiful, Wallace. Absolutely beautiful. You did your thing once again. Man, listen. Nobody's messing with my crew. My crew is awesome. Hashtag we are CMA. I am incredibly proud. Let me not even say that. I am incredibly honored to be in this position every week and rock with these cats, where I get a chance to actually introduce these guys and girls to the world. I am absolutely in awe of what you guys do. I appreciate everything you do. Thank you all, man. Man, let's go holler at the people. Get some shouts out. Who we got here, man? Davenport, Dixie Freely, Jelani Beach, Mike Notes, DJ Nocturnal, AS Agent Smith 78, RTO Beats, Jamari Mack, Netmaker, J Paz, Ortez Fields, aka Fields, Papa Fields at that. No One You Know, Ron B, Senior and Junior, Mr. Wallace, Ray Jean, who we got? I'm sorry. I'm trying to scroll and my mouse ain't working. Here we go. Northeast Beast. We got That Blessed Girl, BG. We got Basement Chemistry, Jay Bishop, Wappa Choppa, Gemini 4D, DJ D-Man, my wife Samaya, love you, baby. Miss Pam, Miss Tara, Miss Lay, Rose back in the house. Thank you for coming through. Miss Tiffany back in the house, of course. Black Mav, Miss Lena, Mrs. J Paz, thank you. Ron B, Miss Amanda back in the house. Miss Tamara back in the house. Thank y'all for coming through. James Crenshaw, Gerald Roach, Masada, thank you for hanging with us. Hey, real quick, I'm not trying to necessarily conduct business on my stream, but you want to review, holla at me, because I like what you're doing over there. I'll be more than happy to review the products, man. Holla at me. Shout out to my man Zai. Thank you for coming through. Who else we got? Chris Steele, 18th Dynasty, RTO Beats, Eric Wilson, Jamal Avery, Yvette Bridges, Miss Yvette Bridges, Frank Gates, G Jameson, I'm not gonna screw up your name, and Ja Rose. I think I have everybody. I appreciate you all rocking with us. We do this every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Facebook.com/Computer Music Academy, and we post the replay, the high quality version, on ComputerMusicAcademy.com and YouTube.com/Computer Music Academy the next day. If you would like to be amongst the great talent pool over at CMA, come on over to ComputerMusicAcademy.com and join us. It is that simple. I am done for the week. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I will talk to y'all next time. See ya!